everyone, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Britt, and if you haven't subscribed yet, you probably should, because sometimes I talk about geeky things, and sometimes I cook, and sometimes those things just happen to come together. Welcome to the second episode of what I call Weird Kitchen. In this series, I take weird things that people make in TV shows or movies, and I try them in real life. I don't try to make them good, like a good version of them. I try them as it states in the TV show. If you want to see the very first episode I did of this series, you can check that out right up here, where I tried a triple fried egg sandwich with chili sauce and chutney from Red Dwarf. Today I'm going back to my childhood, my 90s kid era. So I'm a product of the 80s and a child of the 90s. I was born in 1986, and so I spent the 90s watching Nicktoons. These ones. But one of the Nicktoons that I grew up watching was Doug, and that is Nickelodeon Doug, not Disney Doug. By the time it got to Disney, I didn't like it anymore. I just was too cool for cartoons, even though I absolutely still watched cartoons, but I only watched Nicktoons. They were the only cartoons I watched, okay? I was a Nickelodeon channel fiend when I was a kid. I watched the original two of the three original Nicktoons. I was not allowed to watch Ren and Stimpy because, well, no child should have watched Ren and Stimpy. Doug was one of my favorite Nicktoons growing up. Let me know in the comments if you ever liked Disney's Doug, because as much as I love Disney, you all know how much I love Disney, and I could not stand the Disney's Doug. So today we're doing a Weird Kitchen in honor of Doug Funny and Patty Mayonnaise and Roger Klotz. Today we are making a banana pizza.
Damn, this banana pizza is wonderful.
This is not going to be good. Like, I was surprised, pleasantly surprised by the triple fried egg chili sauce and chutney sandwich. I was genuinely, pleasantly surprised by that one. This one I have very low hopes for. But I'm going to make banana pudding and pepperoni pizza, and I'm going to combine them into one thing for one slice, not the whole thing. Not the whole thing. That's not gonna happen because this pizza is also my lunch, so I will have one slice, or at least one bite of this. Let's do it. This banana pudding is going to take a minute. But when I Googled banana pudding recipe, it's more like an icebox cake than it is like pudding. So that's what we're making, basically an icebox cake. Also, the pizza that Patty and Doug made, and yes, I did rewatch this episode. To prep for this. But the pizza that Patty and Doug seem to make looks to be a pepperoni pizza, maybe Canadian bacon pizza, but I don't like ham, so we're going with pepperoni. So we're gonna go ahead and start making the banana pudding here right now, and then later we're going to make the pepperoni pizza in time for the banana pudding to be finished, because it has to sit for like an hour and a half. So let's go ahead and get started. So like I said, this is more of like an icebox cake than really anything, because it's got vanilla wafers that kind of, are different layers in here, so it is layered and things like that. So I don't necessarily think that it is like pudding, but we're going with what Google said, because Google knows better than I do about banana pudding. For this recipe, we need white sugar, all-purpose flour, salt, eggs, milk, butter, which is softened, vanilla extract, bananas, and wafer cookies. So step one is gather all the ingredients. Done. I gathered all the ingredients before I started filming. Go me. Step two is combine sugar, flour, and salt together in a medium saucepan, add eggs, and stir well. Stir in the milk and cook over a low heat, stirring constantly. When the mixture has thickened enough to coat the back of a metal spoon, remove from heat and continue to stir, cooling slightly. Stir in butter and vanilla until smooth. Layer pudding with bananas and vanilla wafers in a serving dish. Chill at least 1 hour in refrigerator before serving. So there, now we are just going to wait for about an hour and a half. I actually do have to run to the store and get a few more ingredients because somehow my pepperonis disappeared. So I will see you all again in a little while so that we can make the pizza together, and I am very excited and also terrified. But let's go ahead and do this. And we're back. for part 2, making the pizza. Yeah, so now it's time to make the pizza that has been chilling for almost an hour and a half. And I am really, really hoping that it actually solidifies the way it's supposed to, because it really didn't thicken the way I was hoping it would. So here's hoping. Anyway, for pizza, very, very simple. We've got our pizza crust, we've got our sauce, we've got our pepperonis, and of course our cheese. And no, I am not going to home make pizza sauce, which I have done, and it's really delicious. Nor am I gonna home make pizza crust, because I homemade banana pudding, okay? Because I'm pretty sure I could have gone to the store and actually found banana flavored pudding. No, I homemade that. So we're just gonna go with it this way. To make this pizza, first thing we're gonna do is preheat our oven to 400 degrees. And then we're going to put the pizza crust down onto a baking sheet, and we're gonna pre-bake that dough for about 8 minutes. Once that comes out of the oven, we're gonna go ahead and assemble our pizza. Now, I am not Patty Mayonnaise, and I can't spin a basketball on my finger, and there is absolutely no way I'll be able to spin a pizza like her either. So don't get excited in thinking that's how I'm going to put the cheese on the pizza, because that's not how that's gonna work at all. But once it comes out of the oven, we're gonna go ahead and assemble our pizza. We're gonna put the sauce down. Now, I am a sauce girl, so you have to remember, I grew up lactose intolerant. Well, I'm still lactose intolerant, but we found out I was lactose intolerant when I was 4 years old. And so, because lactate didn't exist at the time, or at least we didn't know of it until I was about like 10 or 11, maybe even 12. The only way I ever ate pizza was when people took the cheese off of it. So literally, pizza for me was just pizza crust and sauce. So if there isn't enough sauce, it isn't pizza to me. So I put down a lot of sauce, forgive me. Then we're gonna put down some cheese, and then some pepperonis, and then just sprinkle some more cheese on top. So fun fact, I used to not like pepperonis either. So I would often pick off the pepperonis, and I would get really angry whenever they would put cheese over the pepperonis. But now that's the only way I enjoy like traditional pizza, because actually I prefer other types of pizzas, like, you know, your Mediterranean pizza, your cheeseburger pizza, your taco pizza, what have you. But if I'm gonna have like a traditional pizza, like a sausage, a cheese, a pepperoni, I choose pepperoni, and I like when the pepperoni is mixed in and baked into the cheese like that. So anyway, let's go ahead and make pizza. So doing this is like one of my favorite things in the entire world. I don't know why. It scares my mom whenever she does it, but I love it. I love when it explodes. It scares me every time too, but if it doesn't explode, which this one does not seem, didn't explode, that's fine. Dough. Also, for the record, it is storming out. So if you're hearing thunder in the background, rain and thunder in the background, that's why. Okay, so we have our pizza right here. Now I'm gonna go ahead and get the pudding, which, to be fair, I do not think set the way that I wanted it to, but that's okay, because at the end of the day, the banana pizza was an accident, right? So what, it's not perfect. I mean, it's definitely thicker, but it's definitely not like, I mean, it's probably pudding consistency if I'm honest. Let's go ahead and try this. What am I doing to myself? I'm so nervous. Let's grab a plate. This is gonna be yummy. It's gonna be yummy. It's gonna be yummy. Yeah, it's not even pudding consistency, but that's fine. Right on top of the pizza. I wish I was kidding, but I'm not. Okay. Okay. But hear me out.
Damn, this banana pizza is wonderful.
This isn't bad. Wait, do I like this? I mean, am I gonna do this regularly? No. This was extremely time consuming, but it's essentially vanilla pudding, right? So it's sweet and salty with the vanilla pudding, vanilla wafers, and the pizza. Because the wafers are now really, really soft. I mean, that's how icebox cakes work. it is a little messy. And the bananas are just good. Am I gonna eat pizza like this going forward? Probably not.
The woman was too stunned to speak.
But I'm not mad at it. Do I like this? Okay. This is bizarre. How is that good? I mean, this is 2 out of 2. The triple fried egg chili sauce and chutney sandwich was delicious. And I actually made it a few times after that until I was out of my chutney. That genuinely had no business being that good. I guess try it. I was really expecting this to go a very different way. I was not expecting to like that at all. But now I've got some vanilla pudding that I can eat over the next week, which is great. I am so angry that that was good. Why am I angry that that was so good? Okay, anyway. I guess that's it, y'all. Banana pizza. Who would have... I have never seen that as an option, so please let me know if I'm just extremely ignorant and this is an actual thing. Because it was good. Like I said, I would not go through this kind of labor to make pizza again. But like, damn, that was annoyingly good. I'm kind of pissed about it, actually. I hope you guys enjoyed this video because I enjoyed this. And I'm still confused about how I did, but I enjoyed it regardless. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up. If you want to see more Weird Kitchen, let me know what weird recipe you'd like me to try down below. I've already got a list of things. I think Rachel's trifle from Friends is next. That can't be good, right? If you want to see the first episode I did of this, you can click right here. If you want to see the playlist, in case this video is old and you're stumbling across it now, and there are more episodes to watch, you can click right over here. You can click here to subscribe to this channel. Like I said, comment down below, like this video, show me some love for the amount of work that I put into making my lunch today, and it's 2:30 in the afternoon now. I'll see you all next time. Bye.